Welcome back to another video tutorial brought to you by thevirtualinstructor.com. Today I'm going to show you how to do rotoscope animation. This is an example of rotoscope animation that you're looking at right now. It's one I did for another website. Basically, rotoscope gives the illusion of being very lifelike, and that's because you're going to use film and you're going to actually draw on top of the film, and you can make all kinds of other things happen if you want. In Adobe CS4 Flash, it's very easy to do this. So I'm going to walk you through the steps to do that. First thing you need to do is create some video, and I've already created some video, and it is right here. This Untitled number 10, that's what we're going to be using. And you're going to need to open up this video, or actually import it into Adobe Media Encoder. Adobe Media Encoder is a program that comes with Adobe CS4. It's a brown program, and it allows you to change file types so that you can use them in all different types of programs. So the first thing we need to do is add our AVI file, and we'll find it right here on the desktop, and it is movie number 10, Untitled number 10. So we'll add that. And then you've got to change some things here in the preset. So you'll click on the yellow letters right here, the first set of yellow letters. And up here at the top where it says preset, you'll need to change that to FLV, same as source, Flash 8 and higher. That's the first thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do is change your frame rate down here, the frames per second. Right now it's set on same as source. You need to change that to 12 frames per second, or really how many frames you want to do, how many drawings you want to create per second. 12 is a nice number because you can't. It's not real choppy, but it doesn't require lots and lots of drawings. So we'll do 12 frames per second, and then you click OK, and then you would start the cue right there, that button right there. And I've already done this. This takes a few minutes, so I've already done this. Once you've done that, you'll have a Flash version of your movie, and here's my Flash version of the movie. It's red. It says FLV. So we're going to open that in Flash, or actually we're going to import it in Flash, so we have to open up Flash. So you go ahead and open Flash, and I already have Flash open. So we're going to create a new file, and we'll leave ActionScript 3.0 up there. Click OK. And we'll think about it for a minute if it wants to open up a new file. And here's your stage. Timeline's at the top. Now we're going to import the movie. To do that, we'll go up to File, Import, and then we're going to import video. So you select Import Video. It says, where is your video file? Well, it's on our computer. We'll click Browse. And then you'll need to select the Flash version of the movie, which is the red one. So there it is right there. We'll click on that. Now you want to select the second option here, Embed FLV in SWF and Play in Timeline. So you click on that, then you click Next. If you want to include the audio, you can. For what I'm going to be showing you here, I'm not going to include the audio. Including the audio can cause the file to be really large, so we'll just click on that button and go to Next. And then it tells you, it kind of recaps what you've chosen, and then you can click Finish. And it imports your video to the stage. And so if I played this video here, if I hit enter and play it, you can see it's a video of my hand just kind of moving around there. In fact, it's one of the instructional videos, how to draw a hand. So we'll stop that right now, but you can see up here at the timeline that it brought your video in, and it's on layer. So now all you have to do is draw on top of that, or actually you'll create a new layer. So we're going to start with this first frame. So we're going to create a new layer. You do that right there in the timeline. And then right here where we want to start drawing, we'll right click, insert a blank keyframe. And now we've got a blank keyframe. In fact, we'll add a couple of those. By hitting F6, we can create several different blank keyframes. Now I can go back and use the brush. You can use the pencil, and I'm going to draw right on top of that video. And you can draw with color, you can do whatever you want there, okay? But that really gives you a guide to go by. Then you just go to the next frame, and you can draw on the next frame as well, and you just repeat that process. And that's basically how rotoscoping works. And let me show you an example of one that I've taken to a little bit further point. But basically, after you do this, you take the video layer out and you're left with the drawing. You could leave the video layer in if you want. Let me go back to one that I've already done quite a bit on, and you can see my drawing on top of the video here. And up here in the layer, here's the two layers. Here's the video layer right here, and here is the layer that I've drawn the frames on. If I played this, where it is, let me back up to the beginning. If I just play this, you'll see the video, and then you'll see the drawing that I've created over the top of the video, each frame. It's going a little bit slowly because there's a lot of things going on my computer right now. But if I stop that and go back to the beginning and then take out the video layer, where we're left with this, and then play it, this is what we're left with. So you can see the hand come in, and that's basically it. That's how easy it is to create rotoscope animations in Adobe Flash CS4.